Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my new makeup releases number 26. So if you guys are interested in hearing me talk about some of the hottest new makeup launches, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I love to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. I love talking about new makeup releases, and I do this as a series every week on my channel. So if you aren't subscribed already, I highly recommend doing so. Turning on that bell because I am posting every day up until Christmas this month with Harrismas. And if you've missed my uploads, I already have a playlist for Harrismas. Highly recommend checking that out. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, I really quickly want to show you guys the new release that's on my face. I did talk about this in my last new makeup releases video, but this just arrived yesterday, so I already filmed this eyeshadow palette video with it, and it'll be coming up for Harrismas soon here, maybe next week actually. So very excited about this palette. This is from Give Me Glow and it's the Bad Witch Club palette. I had the swatches on my hand, so I figured I would mention it in this video in case you guys had been wondering about this palette. I'm not sure if it's still available for purchase, but I will link the website down below if you guys are interested at all. Okay, so let's talk about more new makeup releases. I saw Kaleidos is launching a new highlighter. This is part of their Space Age highlighter, and this new shade is called Gifted. So from what I can tell of the swatches, this has like a berry and a green and maybe like a golden shift to it. It's a very beautiful highlighter, and I know a lot of people really love the original highlighter, the Prophecy Multi-Chrome highlighter. So I feel like a lot of people are going to be picking this highlighter up. I do have my eye on it. Typically I do get PR from Kaleidos. I don't think I'm going to get this highlighter in PR, but for now I think I'm going to wait and see if there's anything else I want to pick up from them before I place an order, because I bought so much makeup this year that I really don't need another highlighter at this very moment in time. But listen, if I had like a unlimited bank account, I would definitely be picking this up. It's gorgeous. Okay, the next thing is a launch from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So they have a bunch of new products. They've got glossy lip stains for $6. These are long wearing, comfortable, and they give lips a sheer pop of color. These look super pretty. If I didn't already have a million lipsticks, I would probably consider checking this out. There's a beautiful like terracotta shade, you know, that's like calling my name. It's called Cinnamon Dreams. I will say, when I look at the lip stain swatches that e.l.f. has provided, they all kind of look like the same color. So that's a little weird, but I don't need any of it, so easy pass on that. They also have two new bite-size eyeshadow palettes for $3 each. I Love You Latte and Orange Dreamsicle. These are super cute, but they're more neutral leaning. Definitely not something I need. And then they have a brow lift, which I think is basically their version of the ABH Brow Freeze. This is an extreme hold, clear eyebrow shaping wax that holds your brows in place for a fluffy, feathered look. And then there's a brow lift applicator for $4. So if you can't quite afford the ABH one, maybe check out the e.l.f. one. I'm sure they probably work pretty similar. So I have the ABH Brow Freeze and I don't use it every time. So I mean, I would say just check out the more affordable option if I were you. Next, we have the reveal of the new ColourPop collection. This definitely looks like a New Year's themed collection. It's launching on December 9th. So they have an eyeshadow palette, some Jelly Much shadows, Super Shock highlighters, and Luxe glosses. This is cute, but it definitely reminds me of a holiday collection. I think they did this in 2020 or 2019. It was like a neutral gold themed palette, but it was like a 12 pan palette. So this is an easy pass for me. Next is the new palettes that launched from Juvia's place. On Monday, I posted the eye look with the Olori 1 palette because that came out on Cyber Monday, I think, and that just arrived, so I filmed with it. And now they launched 2 and 3. So 2 is a mix of blue shades and 3 is a mix of coral fantasies, browns, bronzes, and a pop of rich blue. That one kind of reminds me of a palette they launched last year. Kind of reminded me a little bit of this one, but now that I've pulled this out, there's definitely more colorful shadows in this palette. I have still not used this palette because, of course, I bought it and never got around to it. But anyway, that palette was limited edition, so you can't get it anymore. But this Olori 2 and 3 look very pretty, so I can't wait for those to come in. I don't think my order has shipped yet. so I'm going to patiently wait for those. But I really liked the Allure 1 palette. I actually have it right here with me. And I also really liked the I Live, I Love palette. I still need to use the I Live, I Love Ice palette, so stay tuned for a video on that. But I really like these 6-pan palettes that Juvia's Place does. I have pretty much all of them, so I will definitely be filming a ranking video with my Juvia's Place palettes eventually. I have decluttered a lot of my older palettes from them. Some of the palettes that they launched when they first kind of came onto the scene, but I do have most of their new ones just because I really, really like the color stories. I really like that Juvia's Place has gone into more curated color stories, whereas some of their original palettes like the Masquerade, a few other ones were kind of more rainbow colors, whereas these ones are more small, concise color stories. So I really like that about Juvia's Place. So I think I'll probably do a Juvia's Place ranking sometime in 2022. You guys know how long it took me to do my Pat McGrath ranking, so don't expect me to do a Juvia's Place ranking anytime soon. So Sephora decided to give us a one-time use coupon for 20% off, and the code is GIFTEASY. I'll put a Sephora link in my description box if you haven't used it yet. Highly recommend doing so, and if you want to use my link to shop, that will be awesome because I will make a small commission. I'm not going to make any more Sephora videos, but I did post a bunch of Sephora videos last month during the VIB sale, so I would highly recommend referencing that. I did pick up a few new things from the 20% off coupon. I already placed my order because I wanted to be patient and wait to use it until the last day of the sale, which is December 12th, but I have no patience, so I did already place an order, and I can't wait to get my stuff because I got some fun things to try out. Next, we have a new product from Tatcha. This is the new Texture Tonic AHA Liquid Exfoliating Treatment. This is a liquid exfoliating treatment of fruits, AHAs, niacinamides, Japanese mugwort, and wild rose that visibly evens skin tone and texture for calm, smooth skin. And this is $59, so that's not too bad. I'm not really one to use like AHAs and things on my face, but that does sound like something I could be interested in. I don't want to purchase this right now, but I'm very, very curious to hear what other people have to say about that product. Okay, so Trend Mood posted about Bitter Lace Beauty. Sometimes she does this thing called like Trend Mood Spotlight, but they launched a collection called the Kaleidoscope Glow After Dark collection. It's an iridescent pigments that have the sparkle and shine of glitter, features their chrome bow rainbow finish, and scented with a touch of citrus volcano fragrance. Oh my gosh, I love citrus volcano fragrances. Anyway, these are all $20 a pop, and then there's one shade called Carnival Glass that's $22. I think the only person that I've seen use Bitter Lace Beauty is Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner, and it looks like she commented actually. So if you use the code Annette15, you will save 15% off if you're interested in this collection. I think this is beautiful, but I don't need it, so it's going to be a pass for me. Next are these new shades that were revealed by Rare Beauty. These are their Soft Pinch Liquid Blushes, and they have 3 new shades. So we have Hope, which is a nude mauve, Encourage, which is a soft neutral pink, and Believe, which is a true mauve. These are very beautiful wearable shades. It also looks like they're launching a brush for $22 with those blushes. So super, super pretty, launching on December 9th. I have so many blushes, and I have the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy that I rarely ever use. So I'm going to be passing on this. But I think this is fun that they're adding some wearable shades because they look very, very everyday friendly. Okay, so next we have the launch of the new MAC collab. This is with Lisa. I've talked about this before in previous new makeup release videos. So if you wanted to pick this up, it is available. I will go ahead and link it down below. So Clinique revealed their new Lunar New Year highlighter. This is the Year of the Tiger, and it's so pretty. I love the packaging with the red packaging instead of the clear packaging that they usually do. I'm not actually sure where this is available. If I find it, I'll link it for you guys. Typically it'll launch on like Sephora, but it does sell out pretty fast. So if you want it, make sure you're paying attention. Next, Ulta Beauty is going to start carrying Olaplex, And I've never tried Olaplex. I know people love their hair care stuff, so I definitely want to try out their oil, the number 7 bonding oil. Maybe I'll add it to a future cart, but for now it's a pass for me. Next we have a new launch from Fenty Beauty. This is the new liquid formula of the Kilowatt Fluid Freestyle Highlighter. This is a lightweight fluid highlighter that delivers high shine, transfer resistant, and buildable for $28. This looks so pretty. I would love to own one of these, but I have the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter in the shade, what is this, number 2 medium. Somebody sent me this. I'm actually wearing this highlighter today underneath my Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette highlighter. I'm actually wearing the light palette today. I'm wearing the blush and the highlight from that palette because I wanted to test it out. So anyway, I would love to own the Kilowatt liquid highlighters, but I don't need it, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on that for now. Next, we have a very boring holiday launch from Nabla. I'm actually really surprised that this is their holiday collection. They did a Glorious Lights glitter palette, and they also did a limited edition version of their mascara. The packaging is stunning, and the glitter palette is wonderful. I have the first 2 that they launched, the glitter palettes, and I never use them, so I think that's a sign that I don't need to buy any more glitter palettes from Nabla. Next is something I did buy with my 20% off. This is the new Quickie palette from Artist Couture, and this already launched, so I will go ahead and link it for you guys. I think the swatches look really, really promising. You guys know how much I love the Supreme Nudes and the Supreme Bronze palette, so very, very excited for the Quickie palette to arrive because it looks like a beautiful smoky neutral palette and I cannot wait. Okay, so the next product isn't launching till 2022, but I feel like most of us are really excited for this new beautiful skin foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. So it says it's a science plus color innovation foundation, medium coverage, instant glow infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid brightening rose complex to improve the look of skin every time you wear it. And it looks like she's going to launch 30 shades on January 5th on her website. I'll probably wait for it to come to Sephora, but this looks wonderful. I have a hard time color matching myself to Charlotte Tilbury because her warm shades are like very, very orange, and I prefer to have like a olive or neutral undertone when it comes to my foundation. So I'll be very, very curious to see what kind of shade range she has because I'm still to find the right undertone for myself in the Charlotte Tilbury line. Okay, next we have these new palettes from Violet Voss. So they have the Mini Sunflower Eyeshadow Palette and the I Rust You Eyeshadow Palette for $45. I honestly think these are great palettes for people that really like neutral shades and like those gold tones, or if you didn't want to buy the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette, you could go for that Mini Sunflower Eyeshadow Palette. They look gorgeous. Nothing I'm interested in, so easy pass on that for me. The Valentino Beauty line did launch at Sephora. This is another thing I picked up with my 20% off. I did grab the foundation because I'm very, very curious to see if Valentino Beauty made a tan girl friendly foundation. So hopefully I match myself correctly. I will keep you guys posted when that arrives. So we have a new launch from the brand ZZ Cosmetics. It looks like it's maybe a Nutcracker themed collection. It looks really, really beautiful. I know a lot of you love their brand, especially because of the packaging. And this packaging looks really, really promising. Maybe like a highlighter. There looks like there's a palette. I'm not really sure what this, oh, it's a mirror. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So if you guys are Nutcracker fans, I would highly recommend staying tuned to the ZZ Instagram. They did send me a package. I did get a new eyeshadow palette, a blush, and a highlighter for them. So I'm going to be filming a video with that soon. Next is the brand Estate Cosmetics. They launched a new palette. This is called the Resort Estate Take on the Holidays. This palette includes new formulas, multi-dimensional shimmers, vibrant matte, and rich neutrals. 10-pan palette for $32. This is pretty colorful. For Estate Cosmetics, they've sent me some of their palettes in the past, so I think they're going to send me this. I'm not 100% sure. If they do, I will definitely try and incorporate it into a video. Next, we have Alien Cosmetics showing off their holiday collections. So, sorry, they're called Unearthly Cosmetics now. I said Alien Cosmetics because the packaging still says Alien Cosmetics, but she's going to be filming a video on Friday revealing the collections. These are the final 2 cosmetics with the Alien name on them. And so we have In the Dark and Smells Like Holiday Spirit. One has like a tartan print, and then the In the Dark palette has like a very spooky looking, like Christmassy theme to it. So very, very excited. I'll put pictures on the screen of everything I'm talking about because I am very bad at describing the packaging. Next, we have a new drop from Dede Signature. This is a new quad from them, and this will launch on 12/08 for pre-order, and then the official launch is 12/12 if you guys are interested in purchasing. Super cute color story, kind of reminds me of a lot of the color stories I've been playing with this week, so nothing I'm gonna run and grab, but if she sends it to me, I will definitely consider making a video for you guys. I haven't heard if I'm gonna get that in PR, so I'm gonna wait because I still have makeup that's coming my way, and I kind of want to focus on rounding up 2021, and if I keep buying makeup, that's just gonna get prolonged. So I've been trying to film some of those more vlogmasy type videos, and also still do some first impression videos because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes to play with. Okay, the next palette is one that I feel like people were roasting, but the more I look at this, I feel like I get it. I mean, this is for a collector for sure, and if I had 100 grand lying around, I'd probably buy this. This is the Scott Barnes limited edition holiday music box for $225. It says it has 40 dazzling new shades that will make you want to do a pirouette. Hit the lights with this encore drawer that will have you standing in the spotlight, with 3 exclusive highlighters, 5 blushes, 2 contour shades, and 2 bronzers to toast the edges to bring your best face forward. I just think, like, I don't know if this is going to work for a lot of different skin tones, but I think it's really pretty. Like, I like the shades. It reminds me of one of the Be Perfect palettes, and I like the bronzer shades. Those look very nice and warm, and some of those blushes are really pretty too. This is a one-stop shop kind of palette, but I don't think it was necessarily made with my skin tone in mind. I think some of the shades would definitely work for me, but it's not something that, you know, I can buy and just have it be the only palette in my collection. So it's a pass for me, but I can see a lot of big Scott Barnes fans just buying that for collection purposes. Next, we have a new launch from the brand Sugar Drizzle. So they are launching a palette called the Flamingo, and it is a new duochrome and matte eyeshadow palette. It's got like purples and pinks. It's super duper cute. This will be launching on December 11th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know their stuff sells out fast, so if you want it, highly recommend making sure that you are ready to grab that. Next is something I really, really want, but I'm like telling myself no. This is the new Comfy Cozy collection from Shroud Cosmetics. It's a really fun color story, and honestly, the swatches are really selling it to me, but I've decided that I'm really not going to buy single shadows. Plus, I have the Betty Jean palette and the Arcana palette that I still need to try, so even more reasons to pass. Okay, so I really want to talk about this new Tammy Tenuka palette because people were really interested in this. This is the Playful Grass Snake palette, and it's very beautiful, but I just wanted to share with you guys my experience with Tammy Tenuka. Now, this is a Russian-based indie brand, so you're definitely looking at quite a bit of a wait for your shadows to get here. Just something I want to let you guys know because I know sometimes people aren't as patient, and especially with the holidays and the postal service really slowing down. Just want to give you guys a warning if you're expecting to get these quickly. Probably not going to be the case. And then I had ordered 2 of their palettes. So they have a regular size palette, and then they do these little mini palettes so you can kind of get a taste of it. I've been wanting to film with these. I haven't yet, but here's the one I picked up. So let me at least go ahead and swatch these because I haven't even swatched them, and that way I can at least tell you guys some first impressions. This palette is so cute. It's like a grungy olive palette, and I think this launched this year or the end of last year, and by the time they came I had lost interest because that's me. I'm a squirrel, and if I don't get things fast, I'm like on to the next one. So very pretty formula, very creamy, so that's good to know. But honestly, I don't feel like this is worth it. Like, you can get these in the US without spending the money or the time. Okay, so let's watch this one. I don't know why I bought these. Honestly, this color story is so boring to me. But apparently I was in the mood to shop. So, I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's a good feeling formula. But for the access to makeup that we have in the US, I don't think that you're going to get anything very unique out of this. Or if you can try and buy it from somebody that's already in the US, that might save you some hassle as well. But those are the two Tammy Tenuka palettes that I own, and I just wanted to share my experience just in case you guys were contemplating spending the money. I would say proceed with caution. Anyway, this palette does look absolutely stunning. That green shade in the corner is everything, but if I were you guys, I would honestly pass because there's just a lot of moving parts and getting the product here is kind of tough in my opinion. Okay guys, that is it for this new makeup releases video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with another episode next week, so definitely stay tuned. I hope you guys are enjoying Harrismas so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys!